it in the post-match discussion.
Yeah. And we're back. Now, that was... it was unfortunate that we had to end in a draw there.
Yeah,
because
well,
I was looking forward to seeing that third game and just seeing exactly who was going to win.
So was I.
It was... I'm disappointed now.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
It does feel like we didn't quite get to see how
Get
that would play
closure.
out.
There was no closure.
Yeah.
But what we did see is the pendulum strategy does have some teeth.
Yes.
It's definitely capable of biting against True Zodiac and a player of Samir's caliber as well.
Exactly.
And he was able to, Florian was able to stand toe-to-toe, so the deck definitely is something that should be on people's radars this weekend.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, our reigning European champion, you know, it wasn't like he completely blew it out. You know, there was clearly some issues with the deck. You know, he really was like, well, I need to think about this. You know, there was no kind of, oh yeah, just destroy you with my Zodiac stuff. It was really kind of, okay, what's going on? What is this? What's this? Oh, this is stopping this. You know, really making him think about it. And that's not the kind of thing that you can do in the middle of like round 8 when you face someone playing Magician Pendulums. You can't suddenly be thinking this new strategy in your head.
You don't have the time. And game 1, I think, was kind of indicative of what a lot of people thought the Pendulum matchup was going to look like this weekend.
Yeah.
I have so much disruption, you're never actually going to get into the game.
Yeah.
I think even in that game, we did see how sticky the Magicians can be in terms of...
3 disruptions. He played 3 disruption cards and still built a pendulum scale.
He was still able to get sort of in there. It wasn't quite, it wasn't enough for him to win the game, and he just got beaten up by the guys on the second turn when Samir took off. But game 3 there, Florian looked like he was in control that entire game.
Absolutely. I think Samir obviously played that perfectly, but he had tankies for days. He had what he needed to recover. It wasn't like, you know, obviously Zodiac played a lot of stuff to be able to make them recover, but like he had
like any Zodiac monster.
Yeah, exactly. But still, there's a bunch of cards that are not Zodiac monsters in that deck.
That's true.
So, you know,
we didn't even see any of the barrages or some of the other ridiculous starts from Zodiac. So, mate, are we overestimating the Pendulum deck or not? I think it's got some legs.
Yeah,
I do think, yeah, it definitely does. I mean, we saw some really huge, powerful plays.
Yeah.
And we got so many new cards that have just rebuilt the deck.
Yeah.
With Pendulum Evolution coming out very recently.
Yeah.
We did actually have a second table running for you,
yeah,
just
we
in case
did.
it did end. Now, that has ended. I believe it was Gary White versus Ping Zhao.
Yes.
And Gary was playing Pure Zodiac.
Yep.
And he was against Ping, who was playing
True King Zodiac.
True King Zodiac.
Yeah.
With the masterpiece there. And Ping ended up winning 2-0, I believe, there as well.
Yep.
Yeah, honestly, that's how I feel that matchup tends to go. I mean, a lot of people still swear by this pure Zoo strategy and taking lots and lots of hand traps, but whenever I've seemed to have watched it, it always feels like the True King version just pushes them over.
Yeah, because it's like summon a masterpiece, and then it's like, oh, I can't deal with
I
that.
can do the same thing you can do, and I can do this and better.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a ridiculously strong card, and we're going to see a lot of it this weekend.
Yeah, we are.
Definitely.
I thought you were just going to sing for us then, by the way, Matt.
Oh.
Anything you can do,
I can do better.
See, I would have, but I'll be honest.
Better than you.
I wasn't fast enough to put that together. That's the reason I didn't do it.
And also, just a note there, Gary White, actually the Irish national champion as well.
Ping is a former YCS winner, YCS
He
Brighton.
is. He definitely is. So
Dino Rabbit Pioneer.
We had some very, very experienced players lined up for you. Yeah. Now, I'm not sure whether we'll get an interview from both of the players because it ended in a draw and, you know, they may be quite upset about that. But if we do, we may see you very, very soon. If not, keep watching for more dueling action.